been a bit of a mixed season for the RX150s within the British Rallycross Championship. Small entries on occasions mean there have been fewer rounds than initially planned, and Chrissy Palmer has won 4 out of 4. He's this year's champion. Not only is Chrissy Palmer the man to beat in terms of titles won, but he's also been fastest in each of the 3 qualifying races as well. 4 times a champion here in RX150s. So the final race of the season is set to get underway. It's Chrissy Palmer on pole from John Ward and Leo Forster. Luke Woodham is on the 2nd row with journalist Hal Ridge alongside. Stephen Jones is on the 3rd row with Yami Kalliomäki for company. Kalliomäki, who has been here in RX2 already this year. One to watch in the purple car as we go racing. Everybody accelerates away up towards turn 1, and Chrissy Palmer losing out because Leo Forster gets his nose in front and goes around the outside there to grab the advantage. Chrissy Palmer is going to have to break sweat, it seems, to win this one as the cars now come onto the loose for the first time. Now, Kalliomäki has had all sorts of mechanical woes over the course of the day. He's been quick, but the car has let him down. However, if the former Nordic cross karter can get through this with a clean run, undeniably that pace is going to put him in a good position. He's on the back of John Ward, double BTRDA champion, but right now it is Leo Forster, who's a double RX150 champion himself, making a welcome return to these very, very rapid cars. He leads the way with Chrissy Palmer tucked up behind him. Ward, it is in 3rd place. Palmer, you're on board with him now, coming up towards the end of the lap. 6 laps of action ahead of us. Can Chrissy Palmer find a way through into the lead? Big spin for John Ward. Round he has gone, and that throws the Irish driver to the back of the pack. Everybody streams past him. Through there, look, goes Steve Jones. Also past him is the Gymkhana champion Luke Woodham, 4 times a world champion in that, so more places lost for John Ward, but Leo Forster it is who's got the advantage as they come across the loose. Now Palmer trying to work out where he can make that move and when he can make that move. Even a dislocated shoulder mid-race at Lyndon doesn't seem to slow down Chrissy Palmer, and from a circuit race background he's made a real name for himself within RX150s. Where does he go next? He's nothing else to prove in this. He's about to get the race lead, isn't he? Surely on the inside line. Not quite, although a bit of a slide from Leo Forster's going to put him out wide and through on the inside line. Tries to go Chrissy Palmer. Leo Forster, somebody else in fact that came out of single-seaters because karting took him into the BRDC single-seater championship, a Formula Ford category. But then the rally school owner comes into Rallycross, and up the inside goes Chrissy Palmer. He goes through, but look who is there in 3rd place as Forster gets the lead back. Yami Kalliomäki is in 3rd, and Palmer 1 up and 1 down. Got the lead, lost it, and back through goes Leo Forster. Kalliomäki gets all sideways. He's delayed at turn 7. So Palmer now is away and gone. Kalliomäki gets everything fired up again, but delayed at turn 7. We're back to a 2-way fight for honours then. It was briefly 3 for the lead, and as the leaders come by, it remains Leo Forster up front, and a big slide there from the white RX150 of Steve Jones. He's ahead of Luke Woodham. It's good to see the entry building again. Performance per pound. There's not much to rival the RX150s. Out of turn 3, sideways, Yami Kalliomäki. He was here at the World Rallycross Championship weekend at Speed Machine in RX2, and he comes over the jump. Behind him is Steve Jones. Jones, the runner-up in the championship back in 2016, and he's set to be the runner-up this year as well. So can Leo Forster take 1 win away from Chrissy Palmer this year? Palmer has already had the lead once, only for a corner, but he's really met his match today, seemingly in tough opposition. Leo Forster has the advantage, and Chrissy Palmer really having to work hard to get himself into the lead and then stay ahead this time. Forster is ahead for the moment and looking as though he's got the answer. Yami Kalliomäki is trying to fight back in 3rd place as John Ward gets up the inside, or tries to, of former rallycross racer turned journalist and broadcaster Hal Ridge. Palmer leaps over the jump, back up the inside at turn 5. He's done it here once, he's done it here twice, but can he hang on to the advantage this time? Yes, he can. Chrissy Palmer back into the lead, down in 2nd spot Leo Forster, and there's no way through at turn 7. Now, are we going to see Palmer build that advantage and pull clear? Let's see. No joker lap, remember, in RX150s, and so as they come back towards tarmac, Palmer tries to break away on this, the last lap of the race. There is Yami Kalliomäki closing up all the time. Leo Forster heads towards turn 2. Chrissy Palmer just ahead of him. The green car, that of Hal Ridge, makes his way through the right at turn 1. Hal busy, not only reporting, but also doing driver interviews for the television coverage of the championships and racing. It's a very full-on day for him. He's not going to be on the podium, but he's certainly not disgraced himself here, having never raced one of these before, and very much a late addition to the entry. The three leaders have all concertinaed as they get to turn 7. Palmer looks as though he has done enough, but what about second? Can Jami Kalliomäki jump ahead of Leo Forster as they come up towards the line? They're nose to tail, those two, but it's going to be a race win to make it 5 out of 5, a 100% record this year for the race winner Chrissy Palmer. Hal Ridge here keeping a sideways Luke Woodham behind him, and John Ward is behind them in 6th. Chrissy Palmer celebrates. Yet another championship is confirmed and another win goes his way. If only Chrissy Palmer could get himself into a supercar, it would be absolutely amazing to see what he could do. He wins at Silverstone from Leo Forster, Jami Kalliomäki 3rd from Steve Jones, Hal Ridge, and Luke Woodham in 6th. John Ward retiring with inside of the flag. Chrissy Palmer, champion 4 years in a row, now ahead of Steve Jones and Leo Forster 3rd at the end of 2018 in the RX150s.